Do you like food? Yes. Do you like Cornwall? Oh, yes. Do you like Cornish food? Oh, yes. Well, my friends, welcome to King of the Crib. So it's official. King of the Crib is off and running. First video came out on National Cream Tea Day. Loads of people got in touch. Thank you so much for all your messages. I am at the King of Crib. Do get in touch. And people have started to message me with places I should visit. Because from now on in, it's not just going to be cream teas. No, that would be a little bit niche, wouldn't it? It's going to be all sorts of food. So you get in touch with me on YouTube or on Twitter and tell me where you'd like me to go. So this is where King of the Crib really begins, where my adventures really start, from your suggestions of eateries, cafes, street food, vendors, pasty shops, bakeries that you would like me to visit. I will go there and I will rate them and I will eat some lovely food. Oh, tough job, eh? So, very excitingly, Friars1980, hello Friars1980, they got in touch on Twitter and they said they recommend the Croust Hut. Now, I'd never heard of the Croust Hut. My dad had. My dad had even been there. It's very off-brand. I'm the King of the Crib, not King of Croust. Second time that's happened. Never mind. Now, I looked up the Croust Hut. Oh, they are smashing the 5-star reviews on things like TripAdvisor. Amazing. People are loving it. It's over by one of the mining museums over in Troon. So we're going to go right the way over there and try out what the Croust Hut have to offer. And I'm not on my own today. Oh, no. It's a Leggo family day out. I'm taking the parents. Wish me luck. Right, let's get them in the car and head over to Troon to try out the Croust Hut. Dad, you used to have crib at work.
I did.
What would that consist of?
Well, whatever I made for dinner, really.
So
I probably end up eating some of my dinner for crib. They used to bring up toast and jam at my work.
Yeah.
That was crib.
That's very kind, actually.
Yeah.
So that's crib, and you thought Croust?
In the farming background, and my uncles, when I stayed with my uncles over at St Kevin,
Yeah.
on the farm, and I was invited to go out in the field to join them. Croust was always when the lady of the household brought a little basket full of goodies, saffron buns, cake, whatever, and tea, and a mug of tea or a flask of tea out into the field.
So you'd never have like a pasty for crib? What would be your pasty of choice in Falmouth?
Well, Penryn.
Oh, Penryn.
For me, Pips in Penryn.
Right, why is that?
Because
They're
they're the next one down to. There is a difference in the pastry though. Pips are very, I think I'm right in saying, quite flaky pastry. So you can eat them if you've got your best suit on.
You have short crust or flaky pastry. No diced vegetables.
Gravy at the bottom that's leaking out at the bottom.
Chipped vegetables. Meat well spread out in the middle, not in a pile. I don't think in the whole of my childhood we ever bought a pasty. My mother would be horrified. And it had mince in it with tubes. Horrible tubes.
So you've got to have a real bit of skirt. And I mean meat skirt, not skirt.
Well, that was a bit sexist what you're saying there now, isn't it?
You'd be eating material if you put a skirt in there. But people know what I mean with skirt, don't they?
Skirt beef.
Skirt beef.
Skirt of beef. There's a great lot made of a pasty. But, at the end of the day, it's a simple Cornish food made, I would think, to make it easier for miners to eat them down underground. They're just easy and you've got no washing up afterwards.
Talking about the miners, we are going down today to the Crib Hut, which is in mining.
Croust.
Oh, not so.
No, the difference
there you
between
go.
crib and Croust.
I was on brand. It's the Croust Hut. The Croust Hut, which is in mining territory, really,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you been down there before?
Twice. When it was open, they had all the mining museum there with the stamps. And one of the chaps I knew that used to take our choir, a good musician, he composed a piece of music to go with the working of the stamps.
Yes.
And as a choir we went down there to sing.
A piece of music about all the sounds in the mine.
In the mine, yeah.
That sounds boring. Huh? You can have that for free.
Right. You're welcome.
So we've made it down to the Croust Hut here. Where are we?
King Edward Mine.
King Edward Mine. We're going to go for breakfast. Breakfast gets served until 11:30, and they have got a full-on breakfast range going on. You can get your full Cornish, your full vegan, your full veggie, your kids' breakfast. So I think the three of us are going to go for a breakfast each.
We are. Yeah.
Three full Cornish breakfast.
Then we're gonna
Bring
go
it
to
on.
sleep.
Then we'll have to
sleep.
then we'll have to have a sleep on the way home. Just while we're waiting for our lovely breakfast from the Croust House, I've popped up the hill, 2 minutes up the hill, to this wonderful old mine that you can just come and visit and have a look at. And there's information boards here, tells you all about the old stamps that used to work here. I think the stamps were essentially heavy weights that were lifted and dropped to help separate the tin from the mineral. That's just written on this board, I didn't know that. Anyway, you can come up here, have a look around, check out the old mine, a little bit of history before you have your lovely breakfast. Amazing! I mean, look at this view. This view is amazing up here. You've got the Croust Hut down there, and just on the horizon you've got all the old engine houses, lovely Cornish countryside. Right, well, I've had a text from my dad to say the breakfast has arrived on our table, and to quote him, looks bloomin' handsome. So let's go back down the hill to the Croust Hut. Oh, I'm ready for this. Let's go. So as you can see, the breakfast arrived in the Croust Hut, which is now behind me. We were inside because we couldn't get to the outside bit because my dad was on crutches, so we sat in the lovely indoors bit, which meant I didn't want to be yapping onto the camera too loud in the cafe. So I'm going to do the review from outside. But as you can see, the breakfast looks absolutely amazing. It's really well presented. There is a ton of stuff on this plate and it just looks lovely. So I'm going to talk you through it. The toast is nice, white bread. We didn't get a choice of bread. I don't mind that. The toast was done well, and they get a nice lot of butter with that. They offer you condiments, so you can have brown sauce, red sauce, whatever sauce you want really. Salt and vinegar, they bring it to you in the little pots. Let's get on to the main attraction with this breakfast, which is the meat, because that was superb quality. The sausages are amazing. That sausage there is one of the tastiest breakfast sausages I've had in a long time. The bacon, properly tasty bacon. That two big thick rashers of really nice bacon. That is a high quality bacon. Let's get on to this, the hog's pudding, which you wouldn't get in a standard breakfast anywhere else in the country, really. This is a Cornish thing, and that is a lovely piece of hog's pudding. Again, really good quality stuff. The tomatoes, I'm going to do what I've always done, even when I was a kid, and give those to my mum. She can have them because they look good, but I don't like the taste of them. I mean, that's a personal thing. I don't like tomatoes. The beans come in a pot, which is a bit of a Marmite thing. You either like that or don't like that. I'm not a big fan, so I just tipped them out. I feel sorry for the kitchen porter in these places when they use little pots for the beans. Having been a kitchen porter when I was a student, you go, why do we use the little pots? We don't need to, just put them on the plate. Anyway, I just tipped the beans out, it's fine. Nice beans though, I must admit. Now, the fried egg was good. The fried egg was good. However, as a family, the Leggos like their eggs a little bit runnier, a little bit overdone for us, but a very good quality egg. My dad was all over that. He knows about his eggs, having been an egg farmer for like 400 years. So he was like, oh, the yolk's a lovely colour. Very nice quality eggs. Generally, the quality of this breakfast was superb. So well done at Croust Hut. You were spot on with your breakfast. And yeah, I definitely come here again. Now, I thought we were done. We've had our breakfast and we're about to leave. And then look what happens. Someone gets an ice cream. So, we're not going to rate the ice cream, but is that nice?
Absolutely delicious. Raspberry on the top.
Yeah.
And
It's honeycomb.
shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked.
Shipwrecked underneath. Which
You've got to be careful how you say shipwrecked.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
And I think it's honeycomb, isn't it? Honeycomb and toffee. I've
So-
not yet met that delight.
So, the Croust Hut also do lovely ice creams. They're both at it. Look at that. Yeah.
We're waiting for our lunch now.
They start lunch in like 10 minutes. We might stay here all day. So let's give this a rating. Why not? That's what King of the Crib is all about, rating these lovely places you send me to. So I'm going to do it out of 30 like we've started doing. Let's say 1 to 10 for quality of ingredients, 1 to 10 for staff, ambience, the place itself, that kind of thing, and 1 to 10 for value for money. So let's start with the quality of ingredients. The quality was amazing. The bacon, amazing. Sausage, amazing. Hog's pudding, oh, amazing. Tomatoes on vines, lovely little touch. The only downside was the egg was overcooked. So I'm going to say quality was amazing, but I like the egg a bit runny. So let's say 9 out of 10. Oh, who's this fussy pants? I mean, yeah, 9 out of 10, but amazing quality. And just a personal choice with the egg there. The staff, lovely, really nice, really friendly, really helpful with our accommodating us with our mobility needs and that kind of thing. And you can also find out a bit of mining history when you're here as well. So 10 out of 10 Croust Hut for generally being a lovely place. And also value for money. That breakfast was £10, which it was presented really nicely and the quality was amazing. So I think I'm going to give that 10 out of 10. So overall, the Croust Hut, you score a whopping 29 out of 30 for your bloomin' lovely breakfast. Thank you for suggesting I come down here. I will definitely come back. Do check them out, the Croust Hut. You can find them on Twitter, the Croust Hut. You can find them online. Do check out their website. And also, if you've been here, tell me what you think. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel. And whilst you're subscribing, do comment on where you want me to go next, because I'll go where you tell me to go. On Twitter, we are the King of Crib. Follow me on there, tell me where you want to go, and I will go there. Oh, it's a hard job, but someone's got to do it. So until next time, my friends, have a lovely day. And if you do have time, come down to the Croust Hut, check out the mines, and have a lovely breakfast. Until then, over and out. See you later.